welcome everyone here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. On the sidelines, it's David Aldridge. We've got the Los Angeles Lakers facing the Memphis Grizzlies. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. We've got Shaquille O'Neal. Abdul-Jabbar is out there with Bryant. Then there's West, and it's Johnson in at the point. Now, here's Bane. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bane. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Los Angeles. It's a three-point game. Some nice passing there by Memphis. For three, Pippen. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Yeah, that's a nice dish. A lot of times the best way to put the ball in the right spot is with that bounce pass.
And the Lakers have possession. It's West with the drive. And the rejection by Jackson. Bane finds Morant. And Morant throws it down.
How about the authority from Morant? The way he was running, you knew he was aiming to shatter the rim.
Here's Johnson. Ja Morant grabs the rebound. Poke loose. Jackson passes to Bane. Morant left side. Stolen by O'Neal. Bane with the steal. And now the Grizzlies, fast break. There's the lob to Jackson, an emphatic alley-oop jam.
And how about the hands on Jackson? Makes a good target on that frame and then able to finish off the alley-oop.
And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. West outside. Halt the run. It's good from long range.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Yeah, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
And here is Los Angeles now. They trail by 3. Morant against Johnson, and he finishes nicely on the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Morant against Johnson. Puts the move on, and he gets that one to go off the front iron. Morant's got 6.
And you want to prevent Ja from driving to the rim, but you gotta also contest him at the mid-range and just hope it doesn't go in.
And Memphis making a change here. Aldama's checked in, and Los Angeles making a change here as well. Baylor's checked in.
I mean, come on, that's a shot you expect him to make.
Left side, Bane from past the arc. Good, and the nice assist from Morant.
Well, Morant's acrobatics often get the attention, but his passing is also elite.
Lakers trail by 6. Bryant looking over the floor. Pass to Baylor. The tray. Here's Johnson, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Well, he knew he had the size advantage to dominate the defense there. Go right at him.
Jackson, a screen on Baylor. Aldama passes to Jackson. Now Bane. Morant outside. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
And when the 3 ball is falling for Morant, the defense is in trouble.
Johnson, the pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Outside, Kobe. Goes back up. Aldama with the rebound. And here are the Grizzlies with it. They're on a 17-7 run. And Morant gets it to go.
Morant using that quickness to his advantage. That time he gets that one to fall.
Lakers trail by 9. Here's Johnson. It's not going to fall. He's taken 4 shots and made 2. Here's Jackson. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
They've out-hustled the opponent so far in this one. A lot of points in the open floor, and that's giving them the advantage.
Now, here is O'Neal. After Magic Johnson's miss, the second chance effort, and finished off by O'Neal.
Guys, I feel bad for the rim on that one. Shaq is one powerful dude.
.115 left here in the opening quarter. Jackson, a screen on Johnson. There's the lob to Jackson, and stolen by James. And Shaq with the slam.
And this is why Shaq's teammates lob it up for him. They trust him to finish that alley-oop.
There's a minute left in the first. Bounce pass from Aldama. High post, Jackson working on James. Got a piece of it. Morant with the steal. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Johnson against Morant. Johnson kicks to LeBron. And good coming off the assist by Magic Johnson.
And you know James isn't thinking twice about that shot. Knows he has the green light.
And so here's Memphis. 6-point lead. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. There's the lob to Jackson. The kick out to Bain. Morant outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Traps in the tray. Morant's got 14 points.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
And so it's Memphis. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. A terrific tempo. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And the Grizzlies have been rolling right along, haven't they?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
Yeah, they've looked sharp early on with their offense, getting good chances and converting what they've taken.
They've got Jackson. Luke Kennard out there with John Conjar. Then it's Santi Aldama. And it's Bagley in at the 5. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. They get a hand on it, and it's Memphis on the break. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Grizzlies retired Marc Gasol's number 33 last season. You may recall he moved to Memphis in his teens, watching his older brother Powell play for the Grizz. Marc said, "I had a very unique perspective, that of a fan. When I came back as a Grizzlies player, I carried that with me." Kevin, that pride certainly showed.
Pride's a great word to use. No question, D.A. Thank you.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, G.A., the lead is what it is right now.
Well, that's too easy. As he says, let me add to my highlight reel.
And once he had to change his shot in the face of the D, you just had a feeling that one wasn't going to fall.
Pass to Bagley. And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. Pippen's checked in for Conjo. And the Lakers also making a switch. West is checked in, so timeout called here. The first for Memphis. Jackson, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Long range from the inbound. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. It's Worthy high post. Pippen on him. And with that shot, the Grizzly lead is cut down now to just 11 on the basket from James Worthy. Here's Jackson over LeBron. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
The Grizzlies had gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And really, the form at the line all season has been terrific. 79% as a team.
And the Lakers making a change here. Bryant's checked in and finished off by Worthy.
And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim. Jackson, the shot's good on the assist by Pippen. Jackson's got 6.
And great from deep. Jackson, no issues hitting the mid-range either. Another big who has range in the new NBA.
West can't hit.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
And that one's good by Pippen.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
And the basket by West.
Yeah, it took just enough off of it for the floater.
Here's Jackson. And stolen by LeBron. And now here comes Kobe leading the break. And Kobe Bryant finishes it.
Great defensive awareness from LeBron. Sees his opening and capitalizes for a fast break.
And the Grizzlies leading by 10. Bagley sets a screen for Kennard. Got a piece of it. Pass to Bagley. Outside for Jackson. Fires the 3. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
And the dunk by James.
Well, Kobe has terrific vision and knows when to get it to his teammates.
The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone's contributing.
Outside for Jackson. Back to Pippen. Clock at 6. Here's Kennard. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
Well, look, he'll eat you alive from the mid-range if you give him that much room.
Pass to LeBron. Kobe can't hit. Guys, they have a really solid lead at this point.
Definitely, and they haven't faced much resistance.
And now Kobe running the floor all by himself. LeBron James finishes off the break.
And over his incredible career, LeBron's added a lot of upper body strength, really helping him on the offensive glass.
And the Grizzlies with some changes. Puff's jacked in, and it's Bain in for G.G. Jackson. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. All by himself. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Here's Baylor, and the rejection by Pippen. Here's Morant, and it's a great finish!
Oh, my.
And what a show Morant is putting on. Every time he touches the ball, you feel like he's going to score.
Here's Johnson, and then Johnson with the dunk.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
And so here's Memphis. Now Morant.
Lakers
16 points for him. And the foul called on Kobe Bryant.
second team.
That's his first foul. O'Neal's checked in for Los Angeles. Abdul-Jabbar comes in for Baylor.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Loud pass to Bagley. It's stolen by Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Johnson. Pippen with the steal. Kobe with the steal. 44 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Here's Morant. And Morant throws it down.
Just as quick as anyone in this league, Morant can seemingly get to the hole at will.
Lakers trail by 13. Inside. And there's Jerry West on the assist by Bryant. West has got 7.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And they double up Morant. Kobe with the steal. Johnson, the pass to O'Neal. And finished off by O'Neal.
He is just always a step ahead of the defense. Magic runs this offense with absolute precision.
Here's Bagley. And it's Memphis with another. Bain with the steal. And so it's Memphis. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Please divert your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan at courtside one line. They're thinking about the shot.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room because you're right. He's the problem right now.
So the Lakers 5 right now. Kobe is out there with Abdul-Jabbar. Then it's Johnson. Then there's Shaquille O'Neal. And it's West in at the 2-guard spot. And Shaq with the slam.
And the insane peripheral vision there. If anyone's open, even for an instant, Magic's gonna find you.
Memphis leading by 12. Pippen down low. West is there. Jackson a screen on O'Neal. To the middle. It's stolen by Abdul-Jabbar. West with a wide open look. Up again. It's good on the putback.
The strength of O'Neal is otherworldly.
On the wing, Jackson. Abdul-Jabbar covering. Abdul-Jabbar against Jackson. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to go on Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. The Grizzlies shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
At the line for Memphis.
And so Jackson nails both of them. And the Lakers call time here. You have to like what you're seeing from Ja Morant.
Well, as a coach, you have to make adjustments to put a stop to all the damage he's doing. The way they've defended him is not cutting it.
Right side, Abdul-Jabbar. And it's blocked. Bain against Kobe. Here's Morant. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Morant's got the lead up to 14 now for the Grizzlies. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Shaq dishing to Johnson. Plays it up off the glass. Johnson's got 8.
And when you have this kind of size as a point guard, what a tremendous advantage. Magic can really match up with all 5 positions.
Morant against Johnson. And he overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
Boy, a very hard foul that time, and the officials had to slap him with the flagrant. I mean, you can't let him get away with that kind of contact.
Yeah, gee, that's an easy call for the officials to make when there's that much contact. The league is really cracking down on those sort of plays. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And there's no doubt Morant near the top of the list of elite scorers in this league.
Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. There's the pick. Pass to Edie, and he goes in for the dunk.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
Yeah, they've looked really in sync after the break, getting the shots they want and converting them.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Los Angeles Lakers. It's a 16-point game.
We have gotten used to this kind of dominance from Shaq. He just knows how to take over games.
Let's check in with our report. Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible. My goodness, that is how you attack a bigger defender.
Lakers trail by 16. Johnson kicks to O'Neal. Ball's knocked loose. Oh, and here we go. Jackson, nobody back. And the dunk by Jackson.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
Well, sometimes you just make shots, but they've certainly come out on a tear here in the third quarter.
Here's Johnson. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. West gets the bucket.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, they need to pay attention to the details. Second chance points are backbreakers.
Memphis leading by 16. Bounce pass Pippen. Here's the screen. Morant right side. And it's Johnson with the rebound. With the crossover, and that's 2 points on the layup. Johnson's got 4 points this quarter.
Look at the space he had on that one, though. There's an obvious speed mismatch between the two.
Here's Morant. Johnson with the block. West outside. And good coming off the assist by Magic Johnson. Johnson's got his 8th assist in the game.
I mean, that's what I'd call the prototype. When you talk about catching and shooting, West squares those shoulders, elbow in perfect alignment. Money.
Here's Morant. And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. The Grizzlies making a change here. Aldama's checked in, and the Lakers also making a switch. Baylor, he's checked in for West. The drive by Bane, and he banks in the layup. Bane's got 5 points so far.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Johnson, good.
That's just more for Magic, and for all of his unselfish ways, if he wanted to, this guy could probably score like this on a nightly basis.
Morant, 8 feet away. It's blocked by Shaq. Memphis moving that ball around. Bane finds Morant. 6 on the shot clock. There's the lob to Jackson. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And I like how Morant threaded the needle there. Just an excellent pass off that pick.
Abdul-Jabbar on the wing. Tries again, and it's blocked. And the dunk by Jackson.
A big night for Jackson so far. He's a talented scorer and only getting better.
55 seconds left to play in the third. Morant passes to Aldama and taken away by Magic. Morant with the steal. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And going up strong inside demonstrates confidence. Morant not afraid to get physical.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
And take a look at what he's been able to do at the free throw line. 82% more than acceptable.
Marvin Bagley's checked in for Memphis. Luke Kennard comes in for Bane. And then for the Lakers, Worthy's checked in for Shaq. James comes in for Kobe. And it's Goodrich in for Johnson. And LeBron throws it down.
And what an explosive finisher LeBron is, rocking the rim whenever he goes up like that.
Bagley with a screen on Goodrich. Loud pass to Bagley, and stolen by Goodrich. Here's Baylor. The baseline J off the mark. John Moran has been leading the charge, guys, for Memphis. He's up to 26 points in the game now, just keeps pouring in the buckets. We'll return. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is pretty.
Assist goes to.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. We've got Luke Kennard. Santi Aldama is out there with Bagley. Then it's Pippen. And it's Bane in at the 3-6. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis.
Yeah, just great instincts there in the pick and roll. Like how fierce Bagley cuts after setting the pick.
The Lakers with the ball. Down by 15. Poked away. West the bounce pass. Here's James. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. They led by as many as 18 points. Down low. And here we go. LeBron heading to the hoop. And finished off by Worthy.
And James has always loved sharing the rock as well as making his teammates better.
Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. West against Pippen. Over West. And that one off the back of the rim and in. And the Grizzlies lead by 15. It's West with the drive. Can't get it to fall. And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for the Grizzlies. Took the opportunity when he saw it.
He is cold-blooded. Drops the dagger. Piles on to what was already a big lead.
And defensively, that kind of effort is just not going to cut it.
From deep, Bryant. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. James has got 3 assists in the game. The Grizzlies call timeout. Edie's checked in for Kennard. Shaq is checked in for Los Angeles. Baylor comes in for LeBron. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hi, guys. Well, during the break, I was able to catch what the Grizzlies coach was talking about with his team. He told his players, I love the energy right now. You look like you're having fun out there. Keep playing for each other because our chemistry looks great right now. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. For the 3, Aldama gets the bucket.
Yeah, showing off that ability to stretch the floor. Seems like everyone is a threat at the arc these days.
West against Pippen. It's West with the drive. It's rebounded by Memphis. Edie's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Payne for 3. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Here's Edie. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Memphis.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
And also, guys, they pushed the ball and been able to score in transition, trying to take advantage of playing in the open floor. as often as possible.
And finished off by Bagley.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
Well, clearly the defense has had no answer for them. Might be time to try something different.
Looking to end the run, and Abdul-Jabbar throws it down.
And not much you can do defensively once Kareem gets the ball in that close. Too much height, too much talent.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Bane looking around.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Johnson down low, guarded by Pippen. The shot by Johnson, no good. Bane against Bryant. Bagley the screen. Aldama gets the bucket. Aldama's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Here's O'Neal. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. So Memphis ends up going with the new group. 1:57 left in the fourth quarter. Anjar with the bounce pass. Shots good by Kennard.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Well, if you're looking to get points in a hurry as the game clock's running down, that's certainly the way to do it.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And the rejection by Jackson. Conchar, the pass to Williams. And then Williams slams it in.
He's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. 1:31 left in the fourth. Pass to Shaq. Stolen by Jackson. Johnson against Kennard. Shoots over Johnson. And the Grizzlies tack on 2 more. 1:16 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Johnson kicks to Abdul-Jabbar. Knocked away. That's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession.
Los Angeles ball.
Shaq passes to Kobe. That's tipped. Taken away by Williams. Conchar with it. Jackson finds Conchar. Kennard against Johnson. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Kennard. Here's the 3. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Kennard against Johnson. Now, here's Kennard. He's guarded closely, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson. Puts up a deep 3. O'Neal with the rebound. Now here's Johnson. Outside, Kobe. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And that'll do it.